Nothing about the deep sea should exist like this. Below the last reach of sunlight, the ocean becomes something else entirely. Pressure stacks like mountains. Cold settles into permanence. Food becomes rare. Time slows. And yet, life is here. At 1,000 meters down, light collapses into darkness. Vision loses meaning. Sound travels farther than sight ever could. In this blackness, survival is no longer about speed or strength. It is about endurance. Creatures drift instead of swim. They wait instead of chase. They glow instead of hide. This is not an environment that encourages complexity. And yet complexity thrives. Bodies soften where bone would shatter. Organs stretch beyond familiar shapes. Mouths grow wider than reason allows. Every rule we expect nature to follow begins to blur. Down here, energy is precious. Movement is expensive. Mistakes are fatal. So evolution takes another path, one that looks alien to us. Bioluminescent signals replace eyes. Expandable stomachs replace frequent meals. Slow metabolisms replace urgency. These animals are not built for our world. They are built for pressure, darkness, and patience. And still, one question lingers. How did life not only survive here, but adapt so completely? As we descend further, the ocean will strip away more assumptions. And what remains will challenge the very limits of biology itself. At 2,000 meters, pressure becomes crushing. Every square inch bears the weight of hundreds of atmospheres. A human body would collapse instantly. Metal buckles. Glass shatters. But the creatures here feel none of it. They are not resisting pressure. They are becoming it. Their cells contain no empty spaces to compress. Their tissues are flexible, almost fluid. Their proteins are shaped to function under forces that would destroy ours. Bones thin or vanish entirely. Muscles weaken, yet never fail. This is survival by surrender. Food does not fall regularly this deep. A single meal might need to last weeks or months. So mouths grow enormous. Teeth angle inward like traps. Stomachs stretch far beyond the size of the body. Anything edible is worth taking. Nothing can be wasted. Some creatures carry meals inside them, half digested, waiting for a better time. Others slow their hearts to near stillness, conserving energy in the dark. Time here does not move the way it does at the surface. Days mean nothing. Seasons barely reach. And yet, life continues, quietly rewriting the rules. The deeper we go, the less the deep sea resembles Earth at all. Then, light appears. Not sunlight, but something stranger. Cold flashes. Soft pulses. Living signals. Bioluminescence fills the darkness like scattered stars. In a place where eyes are nearly useless, light becomes language. Some flashes lure prey. Others warn predators. Some exist only to confuse. A moving constellation can be a meal or a death sentence. Light is costly to produce. Energy is scarce. And yet, so many creatures glow. This tells us something important. Seeing, being seen, still matters here. Patterns replace shapes. Rhythm replaces color. Communication becomes abstract. Some animals carry lights on delicate filaments, dangling false hopes in the dark. Others glow from within, revealing only a silhouette. Nothing is accidental. Every photon is chosen. And the deeper we descend, the stranger the signals become. Brighter, slower, more deliberate. In a world without landmarks, light becomes memory. A way to be known. A way to exist. But what happens when even light begins to fade? Beyond 4,000 meters, we reach the abyss. Here, the ocean floor stretches endlessly. Flat, cold, unmoving. Life thins, but it does not disappear. Creatures become smaller. Movements become rarer. Growth slows to a crawl. Some animals may take decades to mature. Others may live far longer than we expect. There are no reefs here. No forests. Only sediment and waiting. So survival becomes invisible. Transparent bodies vanish against the dark. Gelatinous forms blur into the water itself. Predators drift, conserving energy, barely alive until opportunity arrives. Reproduction changes too. Finding a mate is nearly impossible. Some species fuse permanently after meeting once. Others carry both sexes within a single body, never risking loneliness again. These solutions are extreme, but the environment demands extremes. Down here, evolution does not optimize for beauty. It optimizes for persistence. And still, even in this stillness, something moves. Near the deepest trenches, pressure reaches its limit. Temperatures hover just above freezing. Food is almost non-existent. And yet, life appears again. Small, resilient, defiant. Microorganisms thrive where nothing else can. Larger animals follow, feeding on what little exists. Some creatures here may never encounter another of their kind. They live entire lives alone. What drives life to continue in such isolation? No sunlight, no abundance, no comfort, and still, biology persists. These depths resemble alien worlds more than oceans, and yet they exist beneath our feet. If life can adapt to this, to crushing pressure, eternal darkness, and scarcity, then perhaps life is far more stubborn than we imagine. The deep sea stops feeling like an exception. It starts to feel like a rule. Nothing about deep sea life should exist like this, and yet it does. It thrives without warmth, without light, without certainty. The deeper we look, the more nature reveals its true flexibility. Not rigid, not fragile, but endlessly adaptable. These creatures are not mistakes. They are answers. Answers to conditions we once believed were unlivable. And if life can reshape itself so completely here, what else might it do elsewhere? On distant oceans, under frozen crusts, in darkness far beyond our planet. The deep sea does not just challenge biology. It challenges imagination. Because somewhere, in pressure and silence, life found a way. And the ocean still keeps most of its secrets.